How's it going, guys? Trance here, and today I've got some Overwatch gameplay for you with Hanzo. We are playing defense on Volskaya Industries, and I figured why not bring out some Hanzo for the first Overwatch gameplay of the channel. Now, I am absolutely in love with this character. I think he fills a fantastic role as a sniper as well as an offensive character. He's very versatile given his vertical wall run along with his scatter shot and map hack. That's what I like to call his little sonic arrow here. Now if you're unfamiliar with his skill set, let's get out of the way before we die to a McCree. Alright, so if you are unfamiliar with his skill set, his left click is a small charge up arrow single shot that the longer you charge it up, the further and faster it travels. Now, if you decide not to charge it up and want to rapid fire, I do not believe the damage is any different. All you've got are little elliptic shots with a bit of curve. They will not go too far nor very fast, but you can build your ultimate up a little bit faster than if you were to charge up each and every shot. The goal here is to hit the arrows and charge your ultimate up. You don't want to miss them. Do not want to miss him. Now his second shot, his first ability with the shift key is Sonic Arrow that I was talking about earlier, the map hack. It lets you see in, there's someone behind us? No, that is D.Va shooting towards us. Now let's see if we can get anyone out of the sight here. We do have them on the objective. Trying our best to get them off it. Have a Mai blocking us with her Frost Wall, unfortunately, and a D.Va going down. Still have a Genji and a Mercy over here. Gotta clear them out real quick. Now we picked up our ult, so let's launch it through the wall here. We do want to get them dead as soon as possible. Throw a scatter shot in that hut. Fortunately, Mercy did get her ultimate off, so we'll take that McCree down though before he can get that high noon. And we have successfully defended the first objective here. Although they did get the first two checkpoints, that's unfortunate. We were able to prevent them from fully capturing it. Now, like I was saying earlier, our first ability here is Sonic Arrow, which upon impact provides us with a small area of effect, sight, like recon type deal. Really don't know how any else I could explain it, but it is quite useful. Lets you see anyone coming around a corner, lets you hold objectives, lets you do a whole lot of things. Your allies are able to see the characters as well that are highlighted in red. Second ability, Scatter Shot, which I have bound to mouse button 4, though by default is bound to E, provides about roughly 10 arrows upon impact that branch out at all different angles, bouncing off terrain and the environment. That skill is very crucial to Hanzo's gameplay as it allows you allows you to get hooked by Roadhog and shotgunned to the face. Now, so Scatter Shot is awesome because it allows you to hold sights that you otherwise would not be able to. You can shoot them around corner, take out enemies that aren't expecting it. I've scored some really filthy kills with it, and nothing has left me feeling more satisfied. That sounds kind of wrong, but we're gonna just keep going with it. Now his ultimate, which you saw me use earlier, is that giant dragon that flies through the air, going through terrain, going through enemies, shredding them as they touch them. Fantastic ultimate. If you can charge it up a whole bunch and keep using it during the match, it is nothing to scoff at necessarily. It can hold sights, hold some really tough choke points. It does a whole lot of work. You just have to make sure that you're using it at the correct time. It is very, very easy to waste Hanzo's ultimate, as it's a little bit tough to use effectively. Once you've played Hanzo a bit, you'll get a bit of a hang of it. Now we do have a D.Va here flying around all nimbly bimbly like, trying to kill us. Hopefully we can put some arrows in her so she is no longer a nuisance. Now let's go ahead and scatter our shot there. Almost did get her out of a mech suit. There we did. We popped her. Let's try to kill her. Come on, girl. There we go. Shot her in the big toe, successfully killing her. Let's go around to the B site. We were a little bit distracted there, more than I would like to be. Oh, we have a Genji behind us. Genji, please. Genji, I just need you to die. Genji, I really don't need to deal with your shit right now. Throwing your shurikens. Now we dropped him, but now Fair decided to follow up. We're gonna just try to snipe her out of the sky here. Should be trying to get people. Oh, we do not have anyone on the B side actually, so I have nothing to worry about. Though I really should try to be with the team instead of dying on my own like that.
I must reclaim my honor.
Now, if you aren't familiar with Hanzo, he's quite a fun sniper. You can play him in offense, like I mentioned earlier, but I have had a lot more luck with him on defense alongside heroes such as Widowmaker. Widowmaker ultimate, if you're not familiar with her, is much like his Sonic Arrow here, except it is her ultimate provides a map-wide map hack of sorts that you don't have to aim it. Everyone just kind of shows up in red. Very, very useful for making sure you know where the team's coming from. Unfortunately, we died there to a Pharah raining justice from above with her ultimate. Looks like she just killed me, but she was probably able to follow that up with some rockets on my teammates. It does look like we lost a Reaper there. Now let's see if we can get back to the site, prevent anyone else from pushing in. Thankfully our team has been doing that for me. Go ahead and rain some arrows in while they try to poke their little noggins through. Scatter shot here, prepped up in case we see anyone, but I'm not sure that we want to use this. Let's go ahead and shoot a sonic arrow, see what we can see. Unfortunately, no one's close by. We do have a pharaoh coming in though, or Pharah rather. This isn't Egypt. There's no pharaohs. We have dropped her. May helping with that, dropping an ice wall to prevent anyone else from pushing in. Let's see what I can see from over here. Getting a little bit of vision. It does appear we have a Genji and a Mercy following through. Try to stop them from getting any further in. Go ahead and snipe both of them with ease. Not quite sure where the rest of their team is. Gonna go ahead and watch their main point of entrance. It looks like they have a Roadhog coming towards us. Really don't want to get hooked by him necessarily. Oh, Pharah landing 2 direct rockets. Did not stand a chance. Didn't quite see her, unfortunately. Tunnel visioning a little bit hard on that Roadhog that I saw. I believe it was a Roadhog. Yes, it was. Now we just have to hold this B site for about 2.5 more minutes, and we will have stopped them from, I guess, taking the objective. Looks like Diva is trying to push in either on the middle or the right side. Oh, thankfully we have some symmetric turrets though, holding both sides of the entrance to this B site, so they will come across some resistance if they happen to make it into the site past us. But with May holding this with ice wall, I don't see us having too many issues here. Our team comp seems to be quite strong. Enjoying it thoroughly. Taking this Genji out really quick, see if we can stop Diva from pushing in with her ultimate. Successfully able to. She is down for the count. We do have a Roadhog who just popped his ultimate. Thankfully, our team was able to stop him as well. That May Frostwall is nothing to scoff at, guys. It is quite a useful defensive ability. Keeping enemies out, keeping ultimates from being used. Just plenty of uses that I'm sure have not even been touched on the surface yet. Now, another minute and 20 seconds left before we have successfully defended this. Just gotta make sure we don't get too cocky. Keep them out. Don't let them get the overtime. With shots like that, I don't think we're gonna have an issue because we're just following up double shots. Look at that. Alright, now back to getting cocky. We did let someone get past us. They were trying to take the site, but thankfully our team is on that objective, not letting that happen for us. Now we have our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and save it, see if we can see where they're coming from. Got about one coming through here, the main entrance. Your sniper out of the sky. Hanzo does an incredible job of making sure Pharah's ultimate is not as strong as she hopes it to be. Oftentimes one of the better ultimates in this game for clearing out objectives, but with a Hanzo you can make sure that she doesn't get a full cast off at all. A few arrows to the face and she's down for the count. Now you see her dropping rockets from behind there. Don't want to peek out, don't want to get shot, not worth it. do not want to take the extra damage. Just wait for her to get impatient and come at you, much like this Genji tried to do, take me out from the back lines, but my team was right there to prevent that. Pushing up, we only have 6 seconds here, so we sniped the fair. I'm going to ultimate just because we have an ultimate to use. Maybe we can kill that dance man over there. And there we have it. Successfully able to hold them from getting that B objective here on Volskaya Industries. Let's go ahead and see what the play of the game was. Looks like Diva, Mr. Mega Man, pulling in play of the game. Launching right into her mech suit, shooting the opposing Diva and Roadhog, only to throw her mech at them and pick up a double kill. Now, wow. A 25 kill streak with 37 eliminations on that Zenyatta. Let's go ahead and give her a him rather. I believe that is a male robot that floats and shoots orbs. Also could be a genderless robot. We're not quite sure. I don't want to be rude. Don't want to be rude at all. Hey, picking up first on the team there for final blows. 7 over my career average. Pretty happy about that. Played quite well this game. Had a 6% better accuracy than normal as well, along with a little bit more eliminations, but I think we could chalk that up to our Zenyatta kicking ass. Now I was hoping we would have an offensive game on Volskaya Industries, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case. So instead we will bring it over to an offense on Numbani. Gonna continue with Hanzo, even though it might not work too well with the current team composition. Though we do have a support and a tank, should not be an issue. I do want to play this whole 2 matches as the same character, as I am trying to bring you guys some Hanzo content instead of a couple mixed heroes in between. Maybe with some future videos we will switch it up mid-game to work towards the team comp and what needs to be done for the game. But with these videos, we are trying to just kind of show you how the hero works, situations that he works well in, just kind of give you the whole scoop. So I don't want to switch or bring any new heroes into the mix for these videos. I'm sure you understand that. Now we got 30 seconds. Generally what you want to do is you can use your sonic arrow there to see if there's anyone on the either side of the doors. Not always the case. Generally not going to be too far, or rather too close. But sometimes you have like a bastion. He'll like hide right there. It's not too fun. They'll just mow you right down when you come out the doors. Now we just saw someone run past. I believe that's a Roadhog. You can kind of tell because his ass is fat. That ass be fat. Yeah, it is a Roadhog. Let's go ahead and shoot him down. Get some percentage on our ultimate there. Now we have a Widowmaker up there trying to snipe us. Not if I can get her down, that'd be great. That would open up this main, I guess, choke point for our team, because they are successfully, looks like, preventing us from going through here, but we're kind of going through with no problem. Gotta get that Reaper down along with that soldier. Looks like both dropped. Looks like Lucio over here is close to his sound barrier, which will help us push once he has an ultimate. If you're not familiar with Lucio, his ultimate is a team-wide shield for roughly like 600 damage, I believe. It really helps take objectives. Adds a lot of a damage buffer, preventing you from just getting popped instantly. Unfortunately, I died there to Zenyatta. I keep calling that robot man a her. Feel horrible. The Orb of Discord that Zenyatta shoots out gives you an idea of where the enemy is at, so pre-firing his orbs a little bit easier than doing it blind. Unfortunately, I probably should not have peeked out behind that bus, but, you know, I'm Hanzo. Why not? Why not? Gotta be a little cocky when you have a bow and arrow, you know what I mean? Thankfully, my team is strong, independent people who don't need no Hanzo in their life, able to pick up the first objective without an issue. Looks like the second part of this part on Numbani, forgetting the name here, Gotta push the payload to the end of the track. I prefer these maps over the double capture point or the single payload all the way through. I like switching it up with the capture point followed up by a payload. Just adds a little bit more diversity to the map in my opinion. Now we still have that Pharaoh on their team trying to pick us off. Fortunately, not too deadly today. Not someone we have to quite worry about. I'm gonna try to shoot some arrows and get that Roadhog not necessarily dead, but get some damage onto him, poke as much as we can. Drop a sonic arrow. Kind of see what we're working against. It looks like we have a Bastion. Okay, so hitting him just to get our ultimate up. Now see, we're gonna land a pretty good ult here. Bastion's not gonna be able to move. He should die. There we go, got him. Didn't get anyone else, but thankfully, just getting that Bastion down really opens up this tunnel for us to push. Followed up by killing this Roadhog and Zenyatta, hopefully. See how our team is able to handle this. Roadhog ultimate coming out. Not too good. He was not able to aim that. So that was nothing to worry about, fortunately. Nice if we could get this Zenyatta or this Reaper down before they do anything. Okay, Reaper not able to do much. Gonna ultimate this Bastion. Got the payload blocking any damage from him. I don't think he died there, but he did have to move, which was great. It was fantastic, because he was raining some hurt down on us with that minigun. It is nothing to laugh at or ignore. Bastion is, I like to call him a noob trap, because if left untouched, he will completely prevent you from pushing any objective. But on the other hand, he is incredibly easy to counter with heroes like Pharah or Tracer. Hell, even Reinhardt is a fantastic counter because of his pin. Once you kind of realize the counters in this game, it's not too hard to deal with a hero who's giving you trouble on whatever hero you might be playing on, because you have an easy swap, like I mentioned. Another example of that is if you're having trouble with Pharahs, you can either pick a Hanzo or a Winston. Both heroes do an amazing job of taking Pharah out. Coupled with Winston's shield, preventing her from raining fire down on your team. Like I said, there's just a bunch of things you have to keep in mind when trying to counter other heroes. Given the diversity of the heroes available, you generally can chalk up a few what's the word? Remedies, I guess, to your predicament. Taking out Junkrat there without any issue. See if we can take out the Zarya and Pharah. Come on, Pharah. Come on, Pharah, just run into my arrows. Just do it. Don't know if she did or not, but it looks like we're going to be pulling this into the end zone here, and that's going to be a quick win on attack on Numbani for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Hanzo gameplay. Showed you a little bit of him on defense and offense, though I do prefer him mainly as a defense hero. Got play of the game here by Pharah. Let's see what kind of havoc she was able to rain down from the sky, or justice, as she likes to say. Doesn't look like there is any justice being rained down from the sky in this gameplay, just some sick rockets. Go ahead and give a commend to our lovely Pharah for getting that play of the game. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, please don't forget to leave a comment. Hit that thumbs up button down below. Hell, you could even hit that subscribe button if you liked it. Until next time, guys. Trance out.